Welcome back, listeners. Today, we are diving into a fascinating topic that intertwines ancient wisdom with modern leadership: the 5 elements and leadership styles. Have you ever felt like your personality or style at work was affected by something more profound? In BaZi, we explore how the 5 elements wood, fire, earth, metal, and water shape who we are as leaders. Each element possesses distinctive traits, and understanding these can tremendously enhance your effectiveness in leadership roles.
Oh wow, that's super intriguing. Each of those elements sounds really distinct, but I can't help but wonder, do we all have a dominant element? Like, is it something that's set in stone, or can it change over time?
Great question. Yes, we each have a dominant element identified through our Daymaster in the BaZi chart. This element wields significant influence over our personality and leadership style. For instance, if you're a wood leader, you might be seen as a visionary who inspires growth. However, you could also be prone to impatience when your ideas are challenged.
Wow, I can totally see how being impatient could throw off a team. So, do you have a story that illustrates how a wood leader navigated that impatience?
Absolutely. I once worked with a wood leader named Sarah who had a groundbreaking idea for a new product launch. The team, unsure at first, hesitated to embrace her vision. She felt frustrated, wanting everyone to catch her passion. One day, she paused and held an open session where team members could voice their concerns. This approach transformed their relationship, showcasing how patience can accompany visionary leadership.
That makes so much sense. I guess creating that space to talk helps, right? But what about, say, fire leaders? How do they manage their impulsiveness?
Fire leaders, like our friend Tom, are charismatic and passionate. However, their enthusiasm can sometimes lead to impulsive decisions. Tom once decided to revamp an entire marketing strategy overnight, which left his team scrambling. But great leaders learn. After that, he began involving his team in brainstorming sessions before jumping to conclusions, allowing everyone to feel the fire of creativity without burning out from confusion.
I love that. So, is there a way to identify if someone is, like, a fire leader or another element without having a BaZi chart?
Yes, you can observe their traits and approaches. Fire leaders often keep morale high and motivate with energy, whereas earth leaders, like gems of stability, are grounded and nurturing. Picture a tree during a storm. It bends but doesn't break. On the other hand, if someone is focused on discipline and setting clear goals, well, they're likely a metal leader.
That's really interesting. So, what about water leaders then? They sound a bit mysterious with their adaptability.
Spot on. Water leaders are intuitive and resourceful, navigating uncertainty like a river finding its way around rocks. I once worked with a water leader, Lily, who faced a sudden shift in project requirements. Instead of panicking, she embraced the changes fluidly, aligning the team's skills with new challenges. However, she sometimes struggled with consistency, making it vital for her to check in on team dynamics regularly.
Wow, that's a great balance then. Can anyone really adapt to different elements, or are we stuck with our dominant one?
Well, that's where it gets exciting. While we might have a dominant element, we can certainly integrate traits from other elements. So if you identify as a water leader, but find yourself in a situation that requires sturdiness like an earth leader, you can consciously embody those traits. It's like being a chameleon. You adapt without losing your essence.
That's so cool. And I love the idea of being flexible with your leadership style. Like, I guess a real-world example could be, Turika, if I were in a team filled with different element attributes, how would I effectively lead?
Exactly. Understanding your team members' elements can create a harmonious balance. If you're a metal leader focused on discipline, recognizing a wood member's vision can be invaluable. Pairing their creative ideas with your strategic clarity can lead to remarkable innovations.
Haha, this is blowing my mind. So to wrap this up, mastering these elements can, help build stronger teams and improve leadership effectiveness, right?
Absolutely. Embracing the 5 elements helps you understand your own style and cultivate a more effective team dynamic. And next week, we'll actually explore how compatibility in BaZi charts can further enhance team interactions. So stay tuned, everyone.